So let's start with garbage collector video series. Now in this video series we have two videos. The first video which talks about what is garbage collector, what is the concept of generations, that is generation 0, generation 1 and generation 2. And in the second video we'll try to understand that how by using destructors in the class we end up into double garbage collector loop, and then how we can solve the problem by using finalize and dispose patterns. So what we'll do is, first let's try to understand the basic fundamental that why do we need garbage collector, what is the use of garbage collector in .NET. Garbage collector is nothing but it's a feature provided by CLR, which helps us to clean unused managed objects. And by cleaning those unused managed objects, it basically reclaims the memory. So what happens is, when a .NET application runs, it can create several objects, and at a given moment of time, it's very much possible that, it will not use some of those objects, or it will not need some of those objects. So for those objects, basically, the garbage collector runs as a background thread continuously, and at specific interval, it checks, if there are any kind of unused managed objects, and if it finds any, right, it just goes and reclaims the memory. So garbage collector is nothing but it's a background thread, which runs continuously and basically checks, if there are any unused managed objects, and basically cleans those objects and reclaims the memory. Now remember that, garbage collector only cleans unused managed objects. It doesn't clean unmanaged objects. So in other words, anything which is outside the CLR boundary, the garbage collector doesn't know how to clean it. Right. Now attached to garbage collector, and there is one more important concept called as generations. Okay, so there are three kinds of generations: generation 0, generation 1 and generation 2. Let's try to understand what is the concept of generations, and how does it affect garbage collector performance. So let's try to understand the concept of generation 0, 1 and 2. Okay, what exactly are these from the garbage collector perspective? Okay. Now let's say that you have a simple application called as app1. So this application has, let's say this is a Windows application, it recently started. Now as soon as the application started, it created, let's say, 5 objects. Okay. And now what happens is, as soon as application creates new objects or fresh objects, okay, these objects are moved into a bucket called as generation 0. So let's say that these 5 objects which are freshly created are first moved to the bucket, or it's categorized into a bucket called a generation 0. Okay. Now remember that all of these objects are managed objects. So in other words, if you have any kind of unmanaged objects like Excel component, or must be some VC++ or COM component, right, it won't be the garbage collector fundamentals don't apply for them. Okay. So 5 managed objects are created, and as soon as they are created, they are pushed into a bucket called a generation 0. Now our